What's up, Clemson Nation? Alright, guys. I don't like commenting on stuff after the games have already been played and after one team's already earned the win and all this stuff. But this needs to be addressed. Alright. Spurrier, after the Clemson Carolina game, apparently he comes out and he says, he said, we ain't LSU, we ain't Alabama, but we ain't Clemson either. Of course, that's talking down to Clemson. Which, I don't know why. You're just a straight up prick. That's really what you are. You're an old ball sack. You're washed up. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the Gamecock fans and the Gamecock players, the players who earned the victory. And I'm not taking anything away from y'all. Y'all earned this win, without a doubt. I'm not going to try to argue that. I'm not trying to whine. This has nothing to do. If we lost the game, I'd still be. If we had won the game, I'd still be pissed over this. Okay? You come out here, but after you win, it's just a classless move, Spurrier, to come out here and say something like that. And so we had a response by Dabo. He comes out here and he says, we're not South Carolina. He just names the 100 plus more wins all time we have, the 11 more bowl wins, 17 more conference championships, the national title. He just names all this stuff and he states, we're not the University of South Carolina. We're a much better program, and 3 years ain't going to change that. But, I don't have a problem with the fans celebrating, the fans acting cocky, and maybe the fans saying something like that. But for your head coach to come out here and act like a little 8-year-old, start talking about that, you know what that's going to do? That's just going to fire Clemson up. You're just retarded. Maybe you want to lose to Clemson next year, but this is something that doesn't go unnoticed. They don't forget that. We're not going to forget that. So you might have just set yourself up for another losing streak in the future, because you can't just go around acting like a 5-year-old saying whatever comes to your mind. You got to grow up, Spurrier. This is why nobody respects you except for Florida and South Carolina fans. And this is why everybody else hates you. You need to learn to win with some class. I'm sorry I had to get in here and talk about this because, I really didn't want to have to talk about this game anymore. Congratulations again to all the Gamecock fans, and especially to the Gamecock players who came out and earned this victory. But to Spurrier, I have no respect for you. And, you have no class. Grow up. Act your age. At least act my age. But you're not acting like a 67-year-old man. Grow the hell up. Alright, I'm sorry about that, Virginia Tech fans and all the other ones out here talking some football. Let's talk about this week now. I've heard nothing from the Virginia Tech people and from all these other people the last few weeks, except for the fact, talking about how Virginia Tech is so mad at Clemson because of the beating we put on y'all. So y'all's only loss, how y'all are going to bring it. Y'all are really motivated. No, look, I saw what y'all did to Virginia. That looked like a statement game to me. I'm not going to lie. That looked like a statement game. I saw the Clemson-South Carolina game. That looked like the opposite of a statement game. But, hopefully, when a team tends to be so focused and so mad, wanting revenge so bad, they tend to make more mistakes, playing with anger and all that stuff, make more mistakes. You have to play focus. We're hoping Virginia Tech comes out mad instead of focused, to make those mistakes, because Clemson's going to need some help if they play like they did the last few weeks. Now, hopefully this crap Dabo Spurrier spewed, hopefully that the coaches will find a way to help that pump up the players a little bit, motivate them, because we need that help. But it's going to come down to our offensive play. They've been working with Boyd a lot. Boyd, Logan Thomas is playing more like Boyd did at the beginning of the season when we played. The offenses have kind of switched places, with Virginia Tech's offense starting to click now, and Clemson's playing like Virginia Tech's did against us. So, we're going to have to step it up. Boyd's going to have to get back to where he was, without a doubt. He plays with confidence. We'll win. The defensive play, if they play like they did the last time we played, if they play like they did against Boston College, if they play like they did against North Carolina, they'll be fine. Like I said, the defensive front's going to want it. Virginia Tech, it's going to come down to the defense, like I said in my last video. You know, I'm just milking it right now because Clemson hasn't played. I mean, we're going to have to play like we did early in the season to win this game. There's no doubt. Going to have to come out focused. They know it's a championship. You know, they've been talking about it all week. I've been seeing stuff. They're focused. They're ready to go. But, you know, they said the same thing about South Carolina. It didn't translate into the field. So, you know, with Ellington having to have a good game, Watkins is going to have to play better than he did last time we played Virginia Tech. And they got Wilson out there who is looking to, I mean, the way we haven't stopped the pass and the run. You know, Wilson could run all over us with the way our defense played against South Carolina and NC State. So they're going to have to definitely focus in this game, not let Virginia Tech get anywhere near 30 points, because I don't think our offense can put it up right now. You know, the receiver's going to have to get into a groove. Boyd's going to have to get into it. Offensive line's going to have to step up tremendously. Crowd's going to have to be loud. Stay focused. We know what's at stake. Virginia Tech, you know, hate week this week's been bland. It's been bland. I haven't had as much stuff to spit at y'all as I did last time, apparently. But I'm completely ready for this game. I'm ready. I'm ready to see all this go down. And I have faith that the Tigers will win it. I'm still behind the Tigers 100%, unlike some of the other Tiger fans who kind of backed away. But that's all I really got. I've been milking this hate week because until Clemson gives me something to talk about, I don't have anything to talk about. All I can tell y'all is if we play like we did earlier this year, we can win. Virginia Tech fans are overly cocky. Their team is probably not because they're focused on this, but I hope they are. I hope their team's as cocky as some of the fan base is. You know, we're not going to let you have this. We want it. We want it more. I can promise y'all that. So, you know, y'all going to have to bring it way harder than you did last time because Clemson is going to bring it. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot different than the last month. This team is more focused. They're mad. Hopefully not too mad to where they can't focus. And, you know, with all this going on, and hey, who knows? You might even have Spurrier to blame for the Clemson victory, not only this year, but beating up on South Carolina next year and for years to come. But hopefully that will carry in the motivation, guys. I'm going to be headed to Charlotte early Saturday, so I probably won't be able to get another video out. So, you know, I'll be making plenty of videos. Like I said, I'll be making plenty of videos of that for all y'all. So that's it. Go Tigers, beat the Hokies. So let's get to that Orange Bowl and show them how to win it.